Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it. So here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer feels that in its budget-friendly category, you would be hard-pressed to find a much better overall package. While other electric bikes in a similar class might be a bit quicker or have more advanced suspension, our reviewer found they were often compromised in other important ways. This particular commuter e-bike, however, strikes a great balance. The overall build quality feels quite decent, and the client hasn't had any parts break or fail during use. A real highlight for city commuting is the bike's agility. The wheels, though they may seem small at first, allow for very easy and tight turns, which is essential for navigating busy areas. The step-through frame is another major plus, making it incredibly convenient to get on and off for quick errands. Performance-wise, it comfortably reaches its advertised top speed on a higher pedal assist setting, making it possible to keep up with light traffic on side streets. The large disc brakes also provide a strong sense of safety, offering reliable and quick stopping power when needed. For an entry-level model, the digital display is surprisingly informative, and the battery provides a respectable range for daily trips to the store or work. Of course, there are some trade-offs. The front suspension helps a little, but the ride can still be quite rough over cracks and bumps on poorly maintained roads. The included headlight is functional but drains the battery quickly, so our reviewer suggests investing in separate rechargeable lights for night riding. They also noted a quirk where the battery gauge can be inaccurate after heavy use, sometimes requiring a quick power cycle to get a true reading. Despite these minor issues, the reviewer concludes that it's a fantastic value that reliably handles their daily commute.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer initially had a very mixed experience with this electric bike, leading them to give it a lower rating at first. The main source of frustration was a significant issue with the battery's range, which was delivering only a small fraction of the advertised distance on a single charge. However, their opinion changed dramatically after getting in touch with customer service. This client noted that the support team was incredibly helpful and worked with them to resolve the problem completely, prompting a full update to a 5-star rating based on that positive interaction. With the major issue solved, our reviewer did share some quirks and wish list items for potential buyers to consider. They found the single-speed setup to be a bit limiting and would have preferred a multi-gear system for more versatility. Furthermore, anyone expecting instant, powerful acceleration from a standstill using just the throttle might need to adjust their expectations. This commuter bike requires a bit of pedaling to get up to speed quickly from a stop, as the throttle response isn't immediate. Another minor point was the gap between the pedal assist speed levels. The lowest setting felt a bit too slow for practical use, while the next level up felt too fast for safely sharing a sidewalk or path. Finally, they shared a very useful tip about what seems to be a common confusion: removing the battery. The key mechanism can be tricky. To turn the bike on, you simply turn the key to the right. To unlock and remove the battery, however, you must first push the key inward with firm pressure, feeling it depress into the housing, and only then turn it all the way to the left. Many users apparently get stuck because they try to turn the key left without pushing it in first, which prevents the lock from releasing.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this folding electric bike to be exceptionally well constructed overall. From the moment of unboxing, the build quality felt substantial and reassuring, giving a sense of durability that inspires confidence in its performance for daily commutes or leisurely rides. The robust frame and components suggest it's built to withstand regular use. However, one significant consideration this client highlighted is its substantial weight, making the folding and transport process a considerable effort. Weighing in at roughly 50 pounds, maneuvering this unit into a car requires a certain degree of physical strength, which might not be ideal for everyone expecting effortless portability from a folding design. It's an aspect that users should definitely factor in if they plan on frequently stowing it away, carrying it up steps, or lifting it into a vehicle. The convenience of its folding mechanism is somewhat offset by its heft. A major standout feature, and one our reviewer deeply appreciates, is the availability of separately sold batteries for this particular electric bike. This aspect is incredibly crucial for the long-term viability of any battery-powered personal transport. Our reviewer emphasized that active use typically sees a battery's lifespan extend for only a couple of years before its performance diminishes significantly, making the option to simply replace it rather than discard the entire vehicle a huge benefit. Drawing from past experience, this client recounted a frustrating situation with a previous electric scooter where a non-replaceable battery ultimately led to the disposal of an otherwise perfectly functional vehicle. This prior disappointment underscores the immense value of being able to swap out a worn-out battery, effectively giving this e-bike a much longer and more sustainable operational life, both economically and environmentally. Considering the overall quality and thoughtful design of this electric bike, our reviewer strong.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.